Rolling.
So Pedro, how's everything going for you?
I guess overall good, but I'm just having some trouble trying to fit in. I don't know what's wrong. I try and talk to students, and I just feel like I'm not clicking in. Which wasn't the case back home because I was everywhere and I was into sports and everything, but for some reason here, when I got to something university, it's just hard for me to try and make friends here.
So you're not finding your place at something university?
Yeah, and I mean, I go out to the clubs in the sense of like organizations, and it's something so different to me, and I don't know how to fit in, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's just really bothering me.
So you're feeling uncomfortable at something university?
Yes. And I don't know why it is that I'm feeling that way. Everybody seems like they've been really nice to me, but I don't know if it's just me or if it's something that maybe, like I said, I'm not just clicking in.
So you're not feeling like you're not clicking in, but there are some people who are being nice to you at something university?
Yeah. Like my roommate, Kyle. And he's been really cool, and he has invited me out, and but for some reason I still don't feel comfortable. And I mean, we go out and have like a meal, or I go out with Allison and we just hang out sometimes, but for some reason I'm still not feeling comfortable.
So you are making connections with some students at something university, but yet you're still not feeling that connection piece with the campus as a whole, would you say?
Yeah, and I don't know why that is. Like I said, there's a lot of people that have been really helpful, but I just don't feel, I don't want to say as welcomed as I would like to, but that's kind of what it is.
So you're feeling unwelcome then, in a way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't particularly know what it is because, like I told you, I mean, everybody seems like they've been so welcoming, but I don't know exactly what's bothering me, or maybe if it's just even me.
So you talk about there's something different going on at your home where you used to be and here at something university. Could you talk more about that comparison between the two? Any differences that you notice?
Well, back home, I mean, of course there's mom and dad in the family.
Right.
But I mean, and there's all my cousins, and everybody just seemed like they were like me.
Okay.
Like they got my sense of humor, and they understood where I was coming from.
Okay.
But here, it just kind of feels like I'm detached from everything.
Okay.
And it kind of feels like it's not set up for me.
Okay.
I know that's kind of selfish, I think, but, I mean, I thought like a university was supposed to welcome all its students.
Okay. So again, we're feeling unwelcomed, or you're saying you're feeling unwelcomed, and you're saying that when you were back home, there were certain social interactions where you were understood, and you were fitting into those interactions either with family or friends that were back home. But yet here at Southern University, you're feeling that it's not meeting your needs as a student.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I keep on trying to go out. I mean, I don't want to be antisocial.
Okay.
But everywhere I go, I mean, it's so hard for me to try and make that connection.
Okay.
There have been those few people, like I said, my roommate and Allison, but I can't, for some reason, something's holding me back, and I don't know what it is.
So what is it about your friends right now, Allison and Kyle, that make it those nice people? What are they doing that kind of help you to feel understood by them, at least?
Well, it's really nice that they just invited me and kind of like welcomed me. They also they felt like they were open, so I didn't feel like I was trying to impress them, or I had to try and impress them. And that was, I guess, it really assured me that it was okay to kind of be here.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was, I guess, the really big thing that helped me. It's really nice to just go out sometimes and not be in the res hall.
Okay.
So
So you're saying you didn't have to impress Kyle and Allison?
Yeah.
Okay.
Compared to like some of the other places on the university, I just feel like I'm changing who I am to fit in.
So you're changing who you are. What kind of changes are you making?
Well, I kind of feel like I went and bought new shirts and everything with the campus logo on them.
Okay.
Just to try and fit in a bit more.
Okay.
Because I've seen everybody, all my other friends were buying them.
Right.
And so I kind of just felt like I had to. So I did that. I don't speak Spanish anymore.
Okay.
And that's probably because nobody else does, and so
okay.
that just kind of like bothers me a little bit.
Okay.
But those are like some of the changes that I feel like I'm making, but I don't feel like anybody else is really helping or welcoming me as for who I am.
So you're making the necessary changes to fit in the best you can, but you're not feeling that reciprocated here at something university?
Yes. So I don't know what I should do or where I should go. It's been kind of hard for me, like I've said, to already just build the few friends that I've had here.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
And I heard you say earlier that you said that you've stopped speaking Spanish. Could you tell me more about that?
Well, everywhere I go, it just kind of feels that everybody's on a different level, and so, I mean, everybody speaks English, and so I don't want to just be the outcast in something.
Okay.
So.
And you said that it bothers you that you're not able to speak Spanish.
Yes.
Okay. Did you speak Spanish frequently at your home, or is it also a native language for you?
I did.
Okay.
And both my parents speak Spanish, and everywhere in the community where I went, I mean, if it wasn't Spanish, it was Spanglish.
Right.
So
right.
I just felt really comfortable and welcomed. And here I feel like if I do speak, I mean, I'm going to get these weird looks.
Okay. Okay. So you're just feeling really uncomfortable. You said that it was hard to fit in with certain individuals. You said that your roommate, Kyle, and also one of your friends, Allison, took the initiative to invite you places to go out, to get out of the dorm, or excuse me, to get out of the residence hall. And with that, it's helped you a little bit, but you're still feeling that disconnect as far as expressing yourself culturally here at Summit University.
Yes. And so, and I don't know where to go to try and. I don't even know if there are other Mexicans on this campus,
okay.
And so that's why I came to speak to you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if you could help me.
Well, I am here to help you to discover other areas and things like that to help you with your transition to college. But do you know of anything? I mean, I know you spoke of the clubs on campus as far as student organizations. Are there any student organizations on campus that you've been aware of, you've seen, that maybe you would start facilitating to make that connection here at something university?
Well, I haven't really looked into all of them. Most of the ones that I went to were just because, well, Allison and Kyle invited me to them.
Okay.
And so I haven't really looked into them. But I guess that's an area that I can start looking into more.
Okay.
In the sense of student groups or clubs.
Okay. And the student organizations that Allison and Kyle are a part of, what do they do for you to make you feel connected? Do you feel connected at these student organizations?
Yes. I go there and they're pretty welcoming. It kind of just seems like a social hour in the sense of like when we start talking, and a lot of the people will just come up and say hi.
Okay.
So it seems welcoming to me.
Okay. Okay. So you're saying perhaps maybe then looking and researching more student organizations on campus that will be able to fit your needs as a student to make that better transition, and looking for student organizations that have similar qualities to that of the one that you've been to, or the ones you've been to with Allison and Kyle, will be able to help you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So,
is there any other areas that you feel want to feel connected in here at something university besides just student organizations?
Well, I'm still not kind of sure, like,